I don't know. It's fucked up. That's not my picture.
Is it a StarCraft scene?
That looks weird.
It's his mustache. I don't even know what that means, but it's funny.
I don't have control of the imagery. Hey, Jason, add me to the fucking thing.
Oh, my bad.
And I need to be a boot and switch for.
Alright, I'm gonna mute myself doing the D&D stuff. So, I'm gonna go
I
speakers
mute
and stuff.
myself. Okay.
Talk to you guys when you're done.
Me too.
Probably
Have fun.
vacating. See you later, folks.
Miniature was I using before?
Just starting D&D.
Oh yeah,
I
SummerSlam.
have not ordered SummerSlam, so I don't think I'm gonna
Bye,
watch.
Matthew.
I might get a replay. I just promised I'd do the D&D thing, so I'd actually rather do that really than watch SummerSlam.
Yeah, forget wrestling.
Thank you. I'm glad you're
It's 11 o'clock anyway, so we'll probably get a bit late. So, see you later, guys. Have fun
See
with
ya.
D&D.
Yeah.
Bye, Matthew.
Bye.
God save the Queen, and whatever you people say.
That's not what we say, but never mind.
It's close enough.
God
Pretty sure I
save
heard
the
that in a
Queen.
Mr. Bean movie, which is the most accurate depiction of British life there is.
It's not far off.
Oh, sketch.
not right.
Now, who the hell? D&D Vane. Now he looks like the Emperor.
He is. He's the fucking emperor.
How did we just lose Skitch?
Because Skitch's internet sucks every night.
Unlimited power.
That's what Joe does to do when he fails a roll. He has to be like, no, 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 no.
The Emperor looks like the Pope.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. He does indeed.
I wonder what that says about religion.
And he's German.
Come, my minions.
As we're all silently listening to the odd saxophones in the background.
Is Joe starting the party then for D&D?
This is Joe's epic battle music you're listening to. He's listening to gay gym music.
No, it's not.
Freelick jumps into the pit to gather the treasure. How much does Freelick get?
I just realized something.
It's a trap.
I have
Fuck drop!
these connectivity issues that I have seem to happen most frequently when I'm connected to a Skype call and OpenRPG at the same time.
I'd have been pissed off at the DM because he didn't even roll damage. He was just like, "You're fucked."
Do I get a saving throw? No.
He was like, "No."
That's what you get for leaping into a pit of gem-encrusted
How much
spikes.
fucking damage do I take? A lot. Okay.
You're fucking dead.
Does
Dude,
my
you get
amulet
a
of
tail.
protection help me? No.
What about my amulet of immunity to spikes? Does that help? No.
No.
Wait a minute. Is this about the money I owe you? Yes.
Is this because I said you had a gay haircut yesterday? No. No.
Man, Joe's really got the volume turned up.
Yeah.
I can hear an echo of myself.
Now pitching.
Joe is like Chaos D1.
First
I'm
down.
ready. Ready when y'all are.
Coming out of the bullpen, Mariano Rivera.
Ooh.
So, they're all booing Mariano Rivera.
Fucking Yankees.
He's not even.
Fuck you!
was with the little imp laugh?
That's fucking Petey. Every time he laughs, it's like this impish giggle. He's like,
It's midnight. I can't be loud.
Because it's midnight!
You think that's
listen to him. You got that giggle.
I got $5 donation. That's pretty cool.
Someone should donate you $5 to see it.
Yeah,
Please show the movie.
This is Olin Petty from Charlesville, Virginia. Says it's not much, but I hope it helps. That might actually be from my website, not for the D&D thing. Thank you, man. Probably not in here.
Somebody claim that.
It was me. It was me.
The Wheelman.
Oh yeah, Spoony, did you ever see Andrew Dickman's drawing of the Wheelman?
Yeah.
And the pure diarrhea?
I hated it.
I just found it funny he was wearing nothing but boxer shorts. Like, it's like the wheelman really is just going to be in his underwear like, I'm steering the universe.
Gotta be able to go to the bathroom and come back at a moment's notice.
It was funny as hell, though. I loved it.
Nobody cares if I wear pants.
I don't see anybody.
There's nobody here.
Holy shit, there was a Russell sign at TNA.
Yeah.
Can we get a photo of that?
Yeah,
They put it in the chat.
Oh, sweet. Where is it?
There
it is.
It's like right next to RVD's ass.
Appropriate.
And Bischoff is liking that ass.
Bischoff's like, damn, RVD's in good shape. I mean, I'm not gay, but if I was going to be, it's an ass you could bounce a nickel off of.
If only we got a good photo of that.
I never understood that expression. Who's bouncing nickels off people's asses?
Thing is, I heard that phrase in boot camp too. Like, I want these racks so tight I can bounce a quarter off them.
Send it to Jason.
Be like, why, sir? Shut up!
You shut your fat mouth and do what I'd say. Aye, aye, sir.
Send it to Jason only.
I liked Hardcore Justice.
Get out.
You're German, so you don't have any concept of good wrestling.
It was fun. I didn't have to pay for it, so...
Pirate.
No, I'm not a pirate.
He's a German pirate, the worst.
Germans stealing and being otherwise rude? How impossible?
Nazi pirates!
Oh, he's not a Nazi.
Nazis have been
Thank
long
you.
dead.
And there's neo-Nazis over here.
Jason, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. I see it.
Are you guys ready to do this shit?
Yes.
Good.
I believe we're ready.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna hang up on the guys who aren't part of the campaign because Skitch's Connections doesn't seem to be able to take it.
It kinda take it.
I'll do you a favor.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to hang up, man.
too.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, I know. I call back then later. Bye.
Alright, bye. Alright, let's see if that helps Skitch's connection any.
I'm calling the Kibble Committee right now, so that if I drop again during this, they have a better chance of actually being able to track what's going on. Because this seems to happen most frequently when I'm on both OpenRPG and Skype at the same time, for some reason.
I think I'll send it to Jason. I'm gonna send it to Jason. Jason's gonna love it. I don't know why I sent it to you, because I fucking hate you.
You hate me, dude. What?
2 fucking hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. Fuck that. It's only 67 megabytes. God. We gotta cancel this.
Now, hang on, it's going faster.
I don't even know why I'm doing this, Jason. I hate your ass.
You're fucking despicable.
You sicken me, Jason.
Frankly, you are the lowest form of human being.
I didn't even make fun of the mustache.
I wouldn't piss on you if your teeth were on fire, Jason, but here's your link.
What did Chris say?
You're just fucking despicable.
It's despicable. frankly, I find you despicable, Jason.
Here's the link, though.
No. Oh, I'm pretty sure Jason didn't make fun of my mustache because he has a mustache.
Dude, I got the goatee going on, man. I ain't making fun of the mustache.
You'll die at my hands, Jason, but in the meantime, watch this video. I'm gonna cut your nose off with a razor blade because you sicken me so much.
Check out this awesome video.
Check out this awesome video I made.
Check out this awesome.
I've never hoped one person could get cancer before, but while you're waiting, check out this animation.
Jason, I hope you die getting hit by a truck full of cancer. Here's a video.
I mean, Joe, you hate the fuck out of me. Where's my video?
I know you hate me too.
It's a completely different kind of hate.
I hope you get arrested and get raped in the ass in prison, but here's a video.
Chris, I hope Chris Benoit rises from the grave and strangles you with an
Wouldn't be the first time he's done it. Bazam!
Meantime, check out this video. Well, that was a great laugh, man. Great laugh. In fact,
too soon.
Too soon?
What about all the other times he's made Chris Benoit jokes?
Oh, come on! Chris Benoit killed his family like 2 years ago.
There's got to be a statute of limitations eventually.
It's been 2 years since he put his son in the crippler crossface. Get over it. Since he flying headbutted his son's corpse.
I don't think
since he triple German Daniel across his room.
Stop.
someone.
Maybe you know what we could do? We can have Jason record.
Who's in charge of this channel? Kick Chris.
We should show your reaction. To
You
watching,
can't kick someone who's not there anymore.
so that they just see Jason.
As he drops out of the call, what?
So, we're gonna play a game or what?
He didn't triple jerk.
No, we're gonna laugh like this the whole time. Let's make jokes like this the whole
You know,
time.
he kept on waiting for the tap out, but it never happened.
Daniel just never tapped out, man. He's a fighter.
Go play.
That's the bleakest thing I've ever heard in my life.
What about if after he won, Chris Benoit still held up the title like he just won the championship? He takes in his wife's dead body and throws her on for the pin.
Chris, you are so horrible.
I try. Don't you lie to me. Every wrestling fan knows the moment Chris Benoit died, they talked to someone who's a wrestling fan. They were solemn for 2 minutes, and then everyone made the same joke that he killed his kid with the crossface. Everyone did that.
Okay. I think I can breathe now.
Alright, are we playing D&D?
Oh god, I'm crying.
Yeah, I'm in the mood to save the world now, you know.
He's gonna have Benoit zombies attack us this game.
Somebody needs to make an
Please shut up! I can't stop laughing.
If the zombie put you in a crippled cross,
Oh.
The zombie puts you in a crippling crossface.
do you have to make
Roll
a
the
saving throw for that?
No, once you're locked in, you're done. Just ask Daniel Benoit.
Kid was tough. He didn't tap.
He did. He was the fighter.
I can't get it out of my head. Fucking Chris Benoit triple jerk.
Okay, stop, please. I can't think anymore. All right. So when last we left off,
I can't top that.
I have all of that recorded.
Video title: While We're All Going to Hell.
I'll have the same guy.
Did he count out the? Did he count out the Germans as he was doing?
One boost. Two. As he just suplexes this kid into his toy box. Come on, Dan, you're not fighting out of this one.
He built up his SmackDown meter.
So.
Okay,
So we found out Morgana was a lich.
I'm just going to embrace hell now.
This kid. Across the room. Then he attacked his wife.
Diving head.
I need a drink, and then we'll start.
Yeah, you see it. He's gonna get on the bed. He's gonna do the throat thing. He's gonna be like, "You're done, Daniel." Diving headbutt. But it's Benoit, so he still misses it. Like somehow with the diving headbutt, and Daniel will still kick out because no one got pinned by the headbutt.
Or maybe he actually was so enthusiastic about pinning him that he couldn't stop.
I think if we were on pot, we'd be dead by now.
Oh, God.
Alright, dude.
At least we've moved past the Anne Frank jokes.
Yeah, now we're to Chris Benoit diving headbutting his kid off his bunk bed. Yeah.
What's a bunk bed now?
Why not just bunk bed off the top, smack his head on the roof, and then.
No. It'll be funnier when he does the diving headbutt. He still can't get the 3 count on his kid.
I never get the pin off that
Fucking headbutt.
It never works.
Oh man, we're going to hell.
I'm not, because I'm a heel.
Heels don't have souls.
No.
Is that how it works?
I need to go get a drink. God damn it.
What if like you were a face and then you become a heel? What happens to your soul then?
Well,
You've already lost it. I mean, Triple H had sex with a mannequin in the church, so he's lost. It doesn't matter how face he goes.
yeah, once you've crossed that line.
Once you've had sex with mannequins in a church, it's done.
The Katie Vick angle pretty much damned everyone involved. Which is why whenever I see Kane, I'm just like, oh, Katie Vick. Like, I can't help it. That storyline was so stupid. Every time I see Kane, I think, Kane, you're a murderer.
You had sex with her, Kane.
You had sex with her corpse, Kane.
Well, Katie, I just fucked your brains out.
Totally lost.
There was a storyline where Triple H is trying to get in Kane's head. And so he's like, I got this secret about Kane that's going to, like, tear everything he's ever built up down. So he comes out, like, Kane's all happy. He won the title or something like that. He did win the title.
He was IC champion, I think.
He's IC champ. And he's like, Kane, I'm going to tell everyone what your secret is. You're a murderer. And so, like, he's like, I didn't kill nobody. He's like, oh, yeah? What about Katie Vick? You were driving home from your prom, and you swerved home, and you hit a tree, and Katie died. It was your fault, Kane. And then, like, he was trying to get in her head this whole time by bringing up Katie Vick and, like, how he had sex with her corpse. And, like, he did this thing where he did a sketch where he's like, I got actual videotape of you. And so it's like it's in a rest home. And there's this open casket funeral, and there's a mannequin inside. And he, like, climbs on the mannequin and has sex with it.
Like wearing the Kane's mask.
Yeah, wearing Kane mask. And, like, he picks up these brains, and he's like, I screwed your brains out. And,
Yeah, he fucks her panties right off the body. It's like the weirdest shit ever.
Fuck.
It was the dumbest thing.
It is you can check it out on YouTube. Just type Katie Vick, like Triple H. You could probably see it. It's the worst wrestling storyline perhaps in history. And then Kane still didn't win the title. That's the worst part.
No.
Every time Triple H had like a truly despicable storyline, he'd always win it. Like how Booker T couldn't win the title because he was black, and Triple H still won it.
That was actually kind of an interesting storyline when they were like, they were doing the evolution thing, and like they were saying, Booker T should join Evolution, and Triple H kind of turned his nose up, and he's like, we don't allow that kind of person in Evolution, which was kind of implying like we don't allow black people in Evolution.
Yeah.
Which when that happened, I was like, oh really? That's interesting, you know. And so I was like, but they never did anything with that. Like that they were implied that they're racist, but I think as soon as they did that, they're like, we shouldn't do this, and they just dropped it immediately. Anyway,
back to D&D.
I don't know if I can get in that mindset again, but we'll try.
Okay.
When we last shut up, chat room, shut the fuck up. When we last left off, you guys had just escaped the crumbling chamber holding the final resting place of Morgana. Just before Lord Escalion cracked open the sarcophagus and took the word of Morgana right out of her cold dead hands. The book is now in your possession, and you're standing on some kind of golden pedestal that teleported you into the chamber, but you're still within the depths of the dungeon right now. You're all severely beaten and bruised. I think one of you is below 0 hit points. I think you were dragged out.
Gray.
That was me.
And Victor is unconscious, too.
So that's where you find yourselves. Basically cold, miserable, slashed to pieces. And all for this grisly trophy which you now hold in your hand.
I believe we were also going to immediately try to set up a 6-hour extended rest.
Beware the sacrilege. Okay, you're going to set up a rest right in that room?
Yeah, it's probably the best place to do it.
Okay.
Have one person stand guard at the doorway there, and
I don't think they took Escalion's head. They cut it off.
Yeah, I took his head.
Oh, you did take his head.
I took his head and I wrapped it in a blanket. Yeah, I got his head.
Shit. That's kind of grisly, but all right.
We want proof.
I fucking yeah.
Put it in the crippler crossface.
Oh come on, chat. That's completely unacceptable. What are you doing?
All right. So
I don't know what they're talking about, but whatever it is probably more acceptable than the conversation we had just before this.
That's a given. All right. Is anyone in particular taking watches? How many watches you want to do? Or am I just going to pick
Victor and Vane are Gray and Vane. Gray and Victor are out, so they're just completely out of it. 3-hour watches. Be Juliet, Vane, and Darstein probably, since Sketch isn't here.
All right. I don't think anything's going to happen since you've pretty much killed your way all the way over here.
Hey, where'd Sketch go?
Sketch is he's having trouble with his connection, so he'll be back.
Okay, I thought, all right.
His connection always blows during D&D.
I know, but he's usually able to come back within seconds.
Yeah, well, I think he's calling the company right now. So yeah, we'll go with Juliet. We'll take first shift, Vane, and Darstein.
Sketch says NPC him if we need to.
Your rest is a nervous one, as periodically you are disturbed by dust and dirt shaking down from the cave ceiling. Occasionally you can feel in the ground what almost feels like earthquake aftershocks spreading throughout the entire dungeon. You'd assume this has something to do with the crumbling tomb that you were just in collapsing behind you as you smashed the pillars. But you don't know if you're in any danger. This is where having a dwarf might come in handy. So if the dwarf is nervous, you might be like, "What's wrong?" You don't. It's not that bad. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's kind of disturbing. It makes you nervous, but you're not like, "We got to get out of here right now." Okay. So after the first watch, things calm down significantly, and your rest is undisturbed for the rest of the 6 hours. So you have all gained the benefits of an extended rest.
Yay!
Sweet. Well, I have to add it to my inventory. Head of Escalion.
Hey guys, what did I miss?
A lot.
Not much. You just took an extended rest, and that's it.
I know that was great. Popping back to life. Hi.
Not much. Just the corporal or the lich form of a goddess.
Cool.
Oh, what happened to her? She was kind of killing me.
She kind of exploded.
Oh!
Kind of exploded? How do you kind of explode?
Well, when you destroy her phylactery.
Well, what's kind of explode? Like, did she melt and then fart?
I don't recall. Things were a little bit hectic.
Hectic.
I mean, look, my contention is you can't kind of explode. Anyway, what are we doing here? Let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, we're waiting for you guys to
you
wake
can
up.
partially explode.
If
Well,
one
I
part
partially
explodes-
explode in the bathroom every morning, but
But you can't kind of.
John may partially exploding from those wings.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's say you go to Taco Bell and you get a burrito, and you put a burrito in the microwave, and you leave it in for too long, and it kind of explodes.
it's either exploded or it isn't. Like, what?
We could just sit here arguing semantics while we're in the collapsing throne of an ancient goddess.
No, I think we should leave.
I will concede that she didn't kind of explode like a burrito, but
I think maybe since Tomb bad, go us.
You should speak better English.
My head hurts. I got the shit beat out of me.
I don't think we should leave quite yet.
got my ass kicked.
Oh, all right.
Why?
Well, we'll
Why
just sit
not?
here, wait for the corpses to rise and kill us.
Because all evidence seems to point that eventually we might have to come face to face with this Witch Queen. Isn't it best to understand what she's working with? These are the objects she was looking for. There could be hints to what kind of power she's looking for here.
All right. So, do you plan on preserving the rotting head?
Yes. It's our best chance to get back into Sarmanath.
Actually, he might be able to if he has the gentle repose. I don't know if that's even still a ritual, but probably.
I don't think I do, but...
Well, I've got an axe, so...
And all you have is an axe.
I believe we're going to try to leave this area then. At least go back into the room with all the shadow beasts we fought.
Right. I'm hearing an echo.
It's Joe. Nick is great. Aha.
I just heard great. Could have been
Yeah.
anyone could have been great.
Mustache.
Mustache!
You gotta say more quickly.
It should be.
Technically, gentle repose is still a ritual. It's just none of us have it.
Mhm.
So because none of us are like fucking clerics.
Yeah,
Alright.
it would be nice if we had a cleric in the party. Too bad we didn't have one.
All right. You go back to the room in which you encountered the shadowy versions of yourselves, and once again find there are only two potential exits out of this room. One, the strange slide that dumped you into this place, and what appears to be some kind of spiral stairway beyond the portcullises. The closed portcullises, I should remind you.
I wanted to try again to see if I can hear anything against the door that we haven't opened yet.
Ah, okay.
18 for perception.
No. You hear nothing.
Alright.
All right, I'm back.
Dustine, do you want to try to check this door for traps?
Yeah. I'll do that. Let me go down the thievery chat.
And while you do that, I'll be over here. Check the door, trap monkey.
Hold on, my fucking.
Oh, I was kicked out of the Lord Cat's stream.
You were banned.
I was
open
banned.
RPGs, fucking.
I'll
Hate it,
unban you.
Dick.
Hang on. And get back in.
Just a second. Be right with you.
Okay, and then the thievery is.
Did you watch the animation, Jason?
I haven't had the time to mute the stream, so.
13.
13 to check for traps.
Yeah.
You detect no traps.
Oh, okay.
Which door are we?
No traps.
The door to the right, Joe.
The one with the whooshing wind sound?
No, that was the one we came from.
We never opened that door.
I can't hear Joe. Does anyone want to try opening this door, or shall I?
I'll open it. This one down here, right?
Yeah, if you want to risk it, I'll be here to support you if you need.
I will attempt.
All I know
opening
is
the
that
door.
particular door, we can hear whooshing wind sounds.
No, that was the door we just came out of. The whooshing wind sounds we heard.
All right, go ahead. Open
I
it.
will attempt to open the door with my hand.
The door's locked.
God damn it!
Let me lockpick it.
Or Drake can lockpick it.
Yeah, I can lock. I am trained in thievery.
Yes, you are.
You guys could try assisting each other.
Yeah.
Though I did find out there's been an errata that if you try to help someone on a skill check and you fail, then it takes a -1 penalty to their skill check.
Good.
Because you kind of get in their way.
Let me help, Crunk.
All right, I will attempt to pick the lock with an 11.
That doesn't work.
I think it has to be a 15 or higher to help.
I'll
Even if he gets a 15 or higher. So, you know what? I'm going to step back. Darstine, you're the thief. I'm an idiot with an axe. You do something.
okay.
I thought I was idiot with X.
18.
You succeed.
Hey, that's how you do it, you amateur.
Slides away.
Amateur fleshman.
Fleshman.
Yes.
Flesh man.
Okay, just a second. I gotta draw the thing.
Quick, put gem in mouth.
Quick, use fire to melt the lock so no one can open it.
Fuck, my nuts are tight. It feels like somebody sat on them. Jesus.
Again!
All right. Gotta get my whiteboard out here. Let's see. Line thickness 6. Shade gray. And then we'll do polyline. There we go. Okay, you open the door, and almost immediately a foul stench floods out from the closed door, as if the door was holding back this smell. The hallway turns to your left almost immediately, descending further into darkness. It basically smells like the inside of an outhouse.
Is it like perfectly dark down that hallway, or can we see a bit ways down it?
It's pretty dark. It's like you can see your normal sight like 30 feet, which is about what I gave you.
Put gem in mouth.
Is that foul smell? You go first.
I will take the initiative here and go forward.
Okay.
And see if I can't see anything.
Try to light a sun rod if you have one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here first. And I will... I don't have a sun rod, so I can't.
I will go right here and hand you my extra sun rod.
Yeah, I will crack it.
And I'm gonna move back.
Hopefully I won't burn up and blow up in a bowl of fire.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Methane fills
And
this.
hopefully I can see something down this hallway now.
Okay.
God bless you.
That's a rather angry kind of sneeze.
Sorry about that.
You see the hallway continue on downwards. As soon as it turns the next left, however, you can see it slope almost sharply downwards. You'd say almost a slope of 20 degrees.
I'm going to turn around to the folks down here and say, there's a sharp slope at the end of this hallway. I think maybe we should either tread carefully or seriously consider what's going to happen if we go down here, because Can I do a perception check to see if it looks like we can climb back up?
Yeah, it's like I said. I've probably it's when I say 20 degrees, I mean 20 degrees off horizontal, but
Oh, okay.
it is a slope. It's not.
Oh,
20
so about 70 degrees. Okay.
So it's about so it looks like. So I would know if it would look like we can actually. Just
you can take it. I mean, you're pretty swift that way. If you still want to roll perception, that's fine.
No, listen. It looks like there's a slope down there. It might be a little difficult to get up, but if we want to go down here.
If the air in here is rather humid and smelly, as I previously said, but there's kind of condensation on the walls and floor. It's not slick, but you feel like you can walk comfortably. It's not a problem.
Would I be able to try like a nature or a perception to see if I can identify if it's just water, or if it's something else?
Yeah, you can try that.
Identify this
Would that be nature, or should I do perception?
You do both.
All right, nature, perception.
It smells like swamp water.
Swamp water.
And as for perception, you can kind of hear some kind, almost like a wilderness sound further down the hallway, echoing up the chamber. It almost sounds like a chorus of frogs coming up from the depths.
I hear frogs.
And swamp water. Didn't we come from a swamp?
Yes.
Yeah. Perhaps this is an alternate passageway.
Perhaps.
I'll All right. So why don't I keep walking forward, and if I don't come back,
if you die,
somebody
scream.
Somebody
Sure,
come after me. How's that sound?
I'll go with you and try and maybe stealth ahead.
Maybe we should try out the portcullis.
Well, why don't you? How about this? Why don't you try out the portcullis, and I'll walk ahead with the sunrod.
Yes, I will be here for moral support for you lifting up that portcullis, Nick. Victor, rather. Victor.
This just be a straight up strength check to try and lift the thing?
Yes. Does Garrett or Lord Vane have any strength?
If you're just trying to brute force the portcullis up, yeah, I would just do a straight strength roll.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to help out.
Does Lord Vane have any strength?
About a 10.
I've got strength. I can.
Do you want to help him with that?
Darstein's the best person to help him out.
I got 19 strength.
Yes.
The strongest thief I know.
Yeah, why don't you do that? One of the rest of us will go with Gray. I'll go if no one else. All right, I'll go with Gray.
Okay. So
So let them do their thing first, and then
One of you has to be the one that's going to do the roll, and the other one's assisting.
Okay, well if
I'll go with Gray too. You need a fighter.
Well, if we're 18 and 19, there's no difference between the bonuses anyway, so...
Yeah, but it's more manlier if the dude does it.
Oh,
can't be upstaged by a chick.
18, and then want to assist Victor.
Okay. So that's a +2 on top of mine?
Yeah.
God, I break my arm.
You, Nick.
Lift with the legs.
How do you botch every strength check? You can cut
because I take off people's heads when we fight.
I know you're so epic in battles, but like you hand Victor a pickle jar, and he's like, "Oh, it's been never open."
I am fighter, not weightlifter.
My muscles are
Pickle
real.
jar. Do you have water to run it under?
Maybe if we ease it open.
Oh, I'm sorry. How many elf lords you killed today? That's right. I'm a bit tired.
Look, if you give me axe, I open fucking pickle jar. Okay. I walk away, ducking my head in shame away from the portcullis.
Can I roll to like slap Victor?
No. You can roll to try to
off
open
too.
the port. You can try to roll to open the portcullis, though, since you seem to have good
Oh
luck on
yeah.
roll.
Let me try that again. I'll just do it on my own this time.
Okay.
14.
That won't do it.
Okay, while they're failing at that, I'm going to walk down here.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm following behind them.
I'll just follow you guys.
I'm going to have to actually do a break in the map and start it somewhere else, so give me a second.
Oh yeah, because we're all the way at the top.
The teleportation grid.
Boom.
we're now going to the right and inverting the orientation. Enjoy that.
So confusing.
Oh crap! This is going to be interesting.
Second.
So I'm back here with Victor and Darstein, watching them trying to open the portcullis.
Having a grand old time.
I should walk over there and natural 20 lift the whole thing with my 9 strength.
I used Garrett's loot to help lever portcullis open. But oh well.
The passageway continues on for a time, making a few turns before finally leveling off. The hallway opens to reveal a short corridor that terminates before a yawning black gulf. A series of slender stalagmites, topped at the level of the ledge, form a haphazard path across the chamber. On the far side of the chasm, you can make out another ledge.
So over here would be part of the ledge.
Yes, that's where the ledge is.
And the rest of this is all just like spikes?
Yeah, I got it.
How big is the drop?
You cannot tell. It's deeper than your sunrod will go, though.
Oh no, I'm fairly certain the sunrod will go down there.
Well, I mean, farther than you have it in your hand.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I say we go back and try the pork cutlet again.
How far away are the two sides? How long is the space in between them?
It's each square is 5 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, about 30 feet.
I'm terrible at athletics checks, especially with the way Victor's been rolling. I'm sure he's not going to do very well.
Hey, fuck you.
He's not the only one who's bad at running and jumping. We saw what happened when we Goomba stomped across that pot chamber or whatever it was.
Yep, and then I just just jump across the whole thing one bound, no problem.
My fault.
Portcullis, yeah.
The echoing of the frogs is very loud in here because there's a lot of room for it to echo off the walls. But you can faintly hear the sound of almost like stagnant water, like small insects and small animals hopping across stagnant water, like splashing and stuff.
When you say we hear frogs, would I be able to roll a nature check to make sure you sound like normal happy frogs or giant monster frogs?
Judging from your knowledge of frogs, sure.
26?
They sound like large frogs. As if they're happy, I can't get into their heads, so...
If this is Lord Cat's campaign, we know if they were happy or not.
They're not happy.
They're not happy at all.
They're not happy.
They're trying to eat you.
Well, there's a very large drop here. We can't just simply get to the other side. We need to go down there, walk across, and then find a way to climb back up.
You hear all those frogs will be eaten alive, I guarantee it.
Flesh-eating frogs.
How far is the we don't know how far down it is.
Do either of you have a rope? Because mine's gone.
Oh my god, I just realized it. It's the inverse of Frogger.
Shut the fuck up, Nick. No, I don't have my rope anymore, unfortunately.
Damn, do you have a rope?
I have an adventures kid, so I should have a rope with a grapple.
Hand it to me. I want the. I'll attach something with the rope.
Here you go. What are you gonna use it for?
All I'm gonna do is the rope's 50 feet. I'm gonna hold the rope firmly in my right hand at the end of the rope and lower it down and see if I can't feel it scraping against the floor. As I shake it back and forth.
This is not a foolproof test, but you can try.
Well, I didn't say it was foolproof, but I'm saying
you can try. Roll a perception check.
All right. I mean, shit. I gotta try some.
See, I don't like this. This is outside of my control.
Oh!
Did you just lose my rope?
Oh yeah, it's perfectly fine. We could just step right into it.
Something appears to grab the rope out of your grasp and pulls it out of your hand. Before you know it, the end of the rope disappears into the blackness.
You fucker!
Sorry.
Lower your voices.
That shit.
Lower your voices.
We're gonna need that shit.
Yeah, well, you know, shit happens.
We're turning back.
You owe me a new rope.
I'll buy you a rope. But look, at least we know that whatever the fuck's down there can just grab the rope.
Yeah, there's something down there. Let's go back to the port, guys, and try to get that open. I'm not feeling comfortable.
I'm gonna try opening that portcullis.
I will go with Lord Vane. I don't trust this. I don't trust large frogs.
Well, since I have the sun rod, I'll go with them.
And yawning gulfs.
No, it's the large frogs that really disturb me.
No, the frogs freak me out.
For the record, are those stalactites, stalagmites with the
mites? They come from the bottom.
Okay. Well, I already said I'm going back with
you
that.
You guys are intelligent.
Hey, how did that whole thing work there?
I'm stupid.
There are big frogs in a big pit.
This asshole owes me a rope.
Neither of which sound very pleasant, and for you, Vane, don't worry, we'll get you a rope when we get back in town.
What town can we possibly go to where we can just buy things?
All right.
Have you forgotten the bounties on our heads?
Don't we more or less have the means to resolve that, though? I mean, of course.
That's
all right.
That's fiercely debated, but this is
Come on,
the time
Victor,
to debate
go ahead and try again.
The portcullis? Oh.
Yeah.
We'll need to change the circumstance, so let's see here.
Oh, change the
Can
circumstance.
I do it without Darstein helping, and will that actually help?
The circumstances have to improve.
What's your strength, Victor? I just want to know.
It's +4, so is Darstein's.
But you can try different combinations of dudes. Like you can try Darstein being the main one to help, and
would I be able to try?
Or Darstein being the one to lift, and Victor being the one to help.
Would I be able to try a perception to the other end to see if I can see if there's a switch or anything over there?
There's a staircase beyond there. You don't know if there's a switch. You can't see it from here.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll, Darstein. You're going to be the primary Victor.
Well, I got to roll to assist.
Oh, I forget.
And 14.
I think it needs to be a 15, so she actually takes a -1.
That's bullshit.
Well, you're kind of fucking things up with your weak, girly strength.
It's a giant portcullis. How can you possibly get in the way?
It's 15 minus 1 would be 14. Damn.
It's not enough.
All right. Get
Let's
out of the
all
way.
fucking lift it. Every single fucking one of us.
No, because
Right.
characters like Juliet and Garrett have weak strengths, so we're only detrimental to the end goal.
No, then
Look,
get out
let's
of the
do
way.
what comes natural and chop it down.
Now, let's see. I won't assess penalties because I find it hard to believe that more people helping is less helpful.
For lifting a giant portcullis, it doesn't seem right. Yeah.
Like I'm actually hurting the effort. I don't buy that.
If it's something like picking a lock, then yeah, you can get in the way of that. But like if you're lifting
does
something,
15 succeed?
bullshit.
It would be funny if you just pushed. It swings open.
So does 15 succeed then?
No.
Okay, well, get out of the way. I want to try. Well, I don't. You don't need to get out of the way. Hold on.
All right, Mean Vane, we're gonna go for it.
All right.
Or is it Mean Vane or what?
Well, I think we should do it. We should try it separately, right? Because if you fumble,
Improve your chances by doing it separately. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. There's my... Fuck. Ow! Shut up. Look, 15. Damn it.
I take out my axe and start attacking it.
I'll try with my frail attempt.
Get in there, Garrett.
Whatever.
If Garrett lifts this shit, if he deadlifts this gate.
Oh, no.
Wow!
I'll let it come up and try to
Alright,
lift you
Juliet.
out.
That'd be awesome if Garrett was just like Nat 20.
I was hoping for that.
Better than Garrett.
Alright, look, I got an idea. Why don't we use one of our weapons to create a wedge here and you know...
We got plenty of weapons that we picked up from some enemies, don't we? Yeah. Let's do that.
So that'll change the situation if the GM allows it. Why don't I give this sword to you?
Yeah, using tools or finding some way to like pull your strength up. That might help. I mean, yeah.
Okay, well I have this extra axe that nobody wanted, so why don't you just go ahead and take this, Victor, and use this?
Okay. Pardon me. I'm gonna check out my... I get it. Okay, what would the bonus be for using the wedge that he's provided? The lever?
You're trying to use an axe as a crowbar, basically?
I'm not sure if that's long enough, actually.
It
Or
probably
big
wouldn't
enough.
be that much help.
What's it an actual bronze sword? I picked up a weapon. If it's an axe, I could see it easily being a wedge. If you just
Well, I think a battle axe is just one that's used in one hand. It's not long enough to really be much.
I'd give you my sword, but I don't want to break this thing, dude.
Yeah.
You can repair it.
Well, does anybody have an extra sword? Nobody? Great.
See what I have in my inventory. I just have my scimitar. Everything else I lost is a weapon in the river. So
I do have a random +1 dagger I picked up.
That's not good enough.
That's definitely too small.
I don't think a dagger. Okay, you know what? Use the axe, because if we break it, then who cares? And then I'll let you use the sword. So use this thing.
Okay, whatever. Fine. Is
So
it?
You are attacking the portcullis now.
No, he wants to use it as a lever.
We're not attacking it. We're sliding the head of the axe under the portcullis. Or I'll tell you what, one of the edges of the knife, if there's, what do you call it, small square holes in here, he should be able to hook.
I don't think we're having a problem with a purchase. It's a matter of just having enough lifting power.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, a dagger would be good if we couldn't find any way to get a handhold, but we need a way to actually push down on one end and lift the other up.
Okay, what about if I... What do I have here? Hold on, let me see my sheet. What about this? The ring. What if I launch a ring attack?
Oh, the battering ram thingy?
I don't know how to do that. If that's
yeah,
possible.
you'd have to be able to use it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, again, it's only if you can actually wield it and use it, and then it also depends on what might happen if you force this thing open by means of pushing it into the staircase, and whether that will cause some other structural damage. So,
I just want to know: can I use Ring of Ram?
You don't know if you can use it. It depends on whether or not it has some kind of like secret word. Although you didn't remember hearing the guy say any kind of secret word when he punched you off the pyramid. Sometimes all it takes is a force.
Wait.
Yeah.
The large room we were in that had the statue that fell over. When we went in there, there were a bunch of things that came out of the portals and attacked us. Didn't they use some sort of pole arms?
Pole arms to open a portcullis?
To use the wedge.
Yeah.
If you had some, you could try that. Yeah.
Are they still down there, or did they disintegrate or something?
Oh, you mean in
the large room that had the statue?
The weapons they were hitting you with, the glaives.
Yes.
Yeah, those still exist.
We could use those.
All right, let's use those. If not, I'm gonna put on the Ring of Ram and try to make it work. But that's a better idea.
Okay, using the pole arms will give you a +2 bonus on your strength checks. So.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll go ahead and go first. 21.
Punch door with ring. Put portcullis in mouth.
Put on head.
Was that the main lifting roll?
Yes, it was.
Okay, you heave and lift, and all of you manage to strain, and eventually you manage to pull it up just far enough, screeching and protesting against its counterweight, until it's about 2 feet off the ground.
I'm gonna slide on it really, really quickly.
Okay? You are now trapped between one portcullis and the other.
Shit!
Oh, there's 2 fucking portcullis.
Yes, there are.
I'm gonna slide back and get the fuck out of there.
I thought that was just a. Oh man! Gosh.
Break them down.
Oh, that's it. Okay, Lord
Punch
Vane.
it! Punch it now!
Lord Vane II puts on the ring of Ram and points it at the door and says, "Kablowie!"
Shazam! Gagoosh! Gagoosh it!
Make a
Yeah.
Go weapon!
make an Arcana check. Knowledge Arcana.
If he cagooshes the portcullis away.
I got a plus 11 to my.
Let's just hope he's not pointing it backwards.
Gagoosh!
It's not.
17.
Okay. I like how all of you are clustered around the portcullis when he does this.
I back up. As noted.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of
I'm
that.
dealing with it. I was dealing with the chat here, so.
Okay. Lord Vane's will manages to coax the magic out of the ring.
Fuck yes.
Explosively so. Unfortunately, his untrained will and lack of practice with the device causes a rather catastrophic explosion of power in basically all directions.
Oh god.
Holy
How far in all directions?
You see an enormous an enormous ram's head made of some kind of psychic energy erupt upwards from the ring, basically hitting everyone within 1 square, but also uppercutting the hell out of the portcullis.
Sweet. We're gonna.
Fucking surely
Everyone-
you can afford.
Now that's how you bring down a door, bitches.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to hit everyone's fortitude, and everyone who gets hit takes 8 points of damage.
Okay.
It won't hit me though, right?
Yeah, it's gonna try to hit you.
Wait! I'm wearing the ring.
Yeah, so that means you're the closest target.
Okay, Victor 15,
Miss.
Vane 14,
To what?
Darstein 12.
This is
This is
fortitude.
against Fortitude. Garrett 12 and
Miss.
Grace 16.
Ouch.
Okay, if you're hit, you take 8. If it's missed, you take 4.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Okay, that's hit.
But if it's any consolation, there is an enormous ram head-shaped dent in the portcullis, which is now crumpled up against the ceiling like a spider web.
Good job, Lord Vane.
I
Now,
go
how
over
about
the
the
band
second
and take the
portcullis?
ring from him.
Everyone else is picking
no.
themselves off the ceiling, like,
You're not taking this ring away from me. That was too cool.
Except for Juliet, who wisely got out of the way.
Anyways, so like I said, using that ring was a bad idea.
That looks like it was a good idea to me.
Just a little clarification.
Maybe you guys should have backed the fuck up.
Just a little clarification, Spoony. Is it both portcullises or just one?
It's both.
Okay.
Yay!
Good job, Lord Vane.
Okay,
Yay.
let's go.
Thank you.
Please don't ever do that again. That hurt.
Yes, it did.
I don't know what you're
apologize.
talking about. It was little baby Scratch.
Oh, shut up.
I'll buy everybody around. Let's go.
Good enough for me.
Well, I'm standing in the back. You guys march forward.
Let us go. Let us go up the stairs, or do you guys think we should check for traps and all that bull?
You notice that Vane's hand is actually smoking. The ring
nice.
itself is actually glowing with heat.
Wow.
Might want to take that ring off, Vane.
Yeah, you can kind of hear this. He doesn't actually notice it because I think he's somewhat fireproof.
He is.
Yeah, you might want to take the ring off before it starts telling you to take it to the Shire.
He's like, what? Oh.
All right, well, I'll take the ring off. If you guys think so, then I take the ring off and I put it back in my pack.
Cast it into the fire.
Might be better to hold it with like a rock or something instead of putting it in your pack.
Yes.
Oh, my rations are burning.
My biscuits is burning.
All biscuits are burnt.
All right.
All right, I'm sorry. I got so caught up in the Ring of the Ram, I lost all track of time.
I know this shit is badass. I'm
He's loving this stuff. He just punched himself in the face, but
He's like, oh, that was awesome!
It was epic. It's like he's like a child that blew off a finger with a firecracker. He can only think of how amazing the explosion was.
It's called shock.
Oh, man.
Okay. Now that you have bypassed the portcullis in explosive fashion, you can see a stone stairway extending upwards above you. And it goes...
Can I stealth up ahead to check it out?
Sure.
Is this stairway drawn anywhere?
It's just above the room here. It's really just the hallway goes about another 10 feet, and you can see the foot of the stairway just leading up. There's nothing extraordinary about the room.
Okay, well, I'll do a stealth check to go up the stairs. And well, first I'm gonna check traps. Just
Okay.
Check, make sure there's no traps.
I think you set them off.
Oh yeah, yeah, we probably would have set them off. Shit.
That's all right.
I'll do it anyways, just in case.
Don't take my word for it.
He's the DM.
26.
You detect no traps.
Of course not. Okay. Then I will walk up ahead with the stealth check and try and make sure or check things out and shit. 1d20.
You check things out. Shit.
30.
Nice. Okay. The stairway continues up for about 30 feet vertically, going round and round, until finally it levels off into a hallway. The hallway continues straight ahead for 15 feet before terminating in what appears to be a natural-looking rock wall.
Okay, and
Ring time again.
I will walk back downstairs and tell them. So it goes upstairs and there's a wall. So
Just
Can
a
you
wall.
check that wall? It might be a fake wall.
Yeah, I want to try to go up and try perception on to see if I can notice any, like...
You seriously think that the stairway just leads to a wall? That doesn't sound right to me.
Look, they did that in Lost, but they wouldn't possibly do it here. So I want to try a perception.
God, I hope a trap goes off and fucking kills you.
Tis an epic I've heard the bard speak of, called Lost. It's a very long, rambling epic and made no sense.
And it had a horrible ending that no one liked.
Alright, I want to try
Which was most fascinating.
I want to try perception on the wall to see if I can see any switches or anything that makes it appear like there's a doorway.
Your passive perception is far exceeds the need to detect any kind of... It is obviously a secret door.
God, you stupid Darstein. Clearly it's a secret door.
I didn't check out the fucking wall. So give me a...
You just reported that there was a wall, not thinking it was odd in any way possible.
I didn't take a closer look at it. I just looked and came back and told you.
It's okay. The more mindful of us will cover for your mistakes.
Hey, Spoony, I'm gonna pick up a piece of rubble, not too big that it's too heavy to carry, but enough to hold in my hand, and I want to chuck it at the wall.
Yeah, everyone stay away. You do that, Gray. That might actually give us a favorable result.
The piece of rubble strikes the wall, makes a crack sound, and hits the ground.
Fantastic.
Woo-hoo!
Okay.
All right.
I didn't die.
Can I check the wall for any secret, like switches or anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, when you detected the door, you detected the means to open it. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I found the opening.
It's basically just push.
Why do you throw a rock at it,
I don't know why you're throwing rocks at it. It opens just like this.
I was about to try and chop it down.
I will hit mountain.
Not all doors need to be chopped down, Victor. One day
I
you'll
will
learn
chop
that.
mountain down with edge of hand.
All right.
Okay. Now, if you remember that place I told you about where you had to climb up that narrow cut stairway and you found that golden brazier just before the pit that had the spikes in it?
Yeah.
Yes? That's where you find yourself now. You find yourself at the landing of that stairway. The secret door was concealed in the natural rock face, and you walked right past it without noticing.
God damn it.
Well,
We're dumb as hell.
Well, at least we're, here.
And now you are now standing outside.
Well, I guess what we need to do now is, aren't we planning on going back to Sarmaneth at some point soon to try to help the king?
Before we can even comprehend going back to Sarmaneth, we still need to find out what the book tells. There's no point in returning if we have no means to perform.
Also, do we really want to go back to Sarmaneth with the book of an evil person in our hands and expect to not immediately be murdered?
Yeah,
I have plans regarding that, but first we need to find out what's in the book.
Right, and I guess it's going to involve me and probably you, Vane, to invest.
I would prefer Garrett not to read the
Actually,
book.
who does bear the book right now?
I think Jason. Oh, I thought I would have sworn I tossed it to somebody.
You tossed it to me.
Okay.
It might be Victor or Gray.
It's not me. I didn't have it. I was conscious way before that.
It was Garrett.
Was it Garrett or was it Victor?
I think it was Garrett.
Garrett has the book.
Oh, that's good.
Damn it.
I definitely don't have the book because I was unconscious.
Guys,
Okay.
I really don't think
I
that's
thought
right.
Darstine had the book, actually.
Darstine had the book, but then she threw it to me because I was the closest one nearby.
Because the lich was fucking choking me.
All right, give me that book. Give me that book, Garrett.
Okay.
The book.
All right.
Thank you.
Share the load.
Very, very afraid of that spider woman, that scorpion woman in that book.
Shall I do a history or an arcana check on this?
You're gonna crack this book open right here?
Perhaps we should wait till we're in a more open area.
Hey, what was the name of that place where we were with the fountain and the guy who didn't want us there?
Quinesh or Logwin?
Logwin, yeah. You think maybe they would be interested in this book at all?
No.
They seemed pretty much against the word of Morgana when we spoke to them about it.
They will probably either be disinterested or suspicious or accusational of us for even coming back with a book like this.
Plus, we'd have to get passage, and it's crossing through more towns, which is a very poor idea at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
We need to operate on as low as a radar as we can right now.
So do we set up some sort of camp in the middle of woods and sort of hide?
Yes, as it is right now.
Yes.
Okay, I guess we're going to be scavenging for food for a while then.
They busted their asses to get this book. They're not going to burn it right away.
Let us try to get at least out into the courtyard, preferably into the swamp or maybe even the hills before we open it.
Yes, I agree with that sentiment.
Agreed. Let's move.
All right.
Cast it into the fire. Destroy it.
Destroy it.
I want to, if we're going to be just heading out that way, I want to cast a ritual I have, Traveler's Camouflage.
Okay.
So this will take over the group. It's like a 10-minute ritual, but
I'll also use Traveler's Chant at the same time.
this way,
There, Gandalf.
I need to roll on nature on this.
I was there the day the strength of Victor failed.
25 means that we get a +5 bonus to stealth and a -5 penalty for people to find our tracks. So,
And Traveler's Chant just means that we all move one faster for traveling.
I'll be right back. I have to answer the door.
I need to get my world map open again.
I have beer in the fridge. We need to buy some more Dr. Pepper. Or Mr.
There we are.
No.
Mr. Pibb was a lazy drop.
whoever that girl was kind of sounded like the one unicorn from Charlie the Unicorn.
No, Charlie. No. Candy Mountain.
Candy Mountain.
It's a magic bridge, Charlie.
They think you talk like a little girl.
No, you just the unicorn from Charlie's Charlie the Unicorn. No, it had that kind of voice. No, Charlie, shun the non-believer.
I responded to Joe via Twitter. And whoever runs the Magfest Twitter posted something about Spoony and Gaming Goose. We heard the Spoony one will be the Gaming Goose with a steel chair at Magfest. We'll check on panel room availability for you.
Is everybody in the world going to MagFest?
Dude,
Pretty
there's
much.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of us going to Magfest. Too.
Yep.
I need to talk to Spoony.
Dude, I've got a list of confirmed people for Magfest if you want to know it.
Yeah, you gotta give me that.
I can just read it to you.
What are we waiting for?
We're
Jason.
walking, yeah.
Yeah, here I'll read you the list real quick. It's Benzai, Cold Guy, Lord Cat, me, Skitch, Dr. Gonzo, Mark Earl, Phaelus, Eric Power, Jawario, Wyruler Time, Guru Larry,
wow. Keep going. Sorry.
Game Heroes, Sad Panda, Welshi, Loomis Gamer.
Loomis Gamer.
Yep.
She was there last year, too.
Yeah.
She was.
Thought I was going.
Well, when you said Benzai, I was sold. I really hope the Cold Guy can come through on
Yeah, the rest of you can go fuck yourself. I'm going there for Benzai.
Yep. No one else matters.
Dude, he's in France.
Yeah, it's good.
Just real quick. Do any of us know what Vundale is like? Vundale? I can't tell if it's a U or a V. I think it's a V. It's beneath Pranesh.
It's a V.
Okay, yeah. Does anyone know anything about Vundale?
Staff, I guess.
Nope, none of you know.
Alright, we're gonna try to head for the hills that was on north of the Black Swamp.
Okay.
Don't forget jonesing with Joe.
There's gonna be it's gonna be a video just for Joe, but it's gonna be all dudes. It's gonna be like jerking with Joe or something.
Jacking with Joe.
Sure.
J-O-ing with Joe.
Can't bother me.
Circle jerking with Joe.
I'm gonna play the animation.
No, that would be with Paul, because he's got full circle.
Pounding with Paul.
Wow. Raping with Rolo T. I don't like the way that sounds. It's bad either way.
Raping
Put
Rolo
crossface with Chris.
Oh, come on now, Sean. We're past the cripple.
Sleeping with Sean, and we don't mean having sex. We mean sleeping.
He just sleeps.
Yeah, I really do like the
That's
nap.
all of it, you know, like the porno music's going on, but it's Sean like half naked, like sleeping and snoring, like a bag of Fritos half emptied on his stomach.
Sorry about that, guys. Very pushy young salesman who was very adamant about going to space camp by selling me magazines.
Did you punch him in the face?
No, but I did tell him, I don't give a fuck about your desire to go to space camp. You end up like every other jackass on Staten Island. I'll piss off.
Wow.
Oh,
Jason, heel turn.
Oh, he wouldn't shut up, though. I was just like, go away. What are you doing?
That's not
This
Jason.
week on Monday Night Raw, Spoony and Lord Cat are about to assert their dominance over Angry Joe and...
No, it's not like the kid was like 8 years old either. He was like 15, 16. I'm like, fuck off.
No, it
Told
would be
you no.
loving Lord Cat. Loving Lord Cat.
Anyways, let's
All right, sorry. Thank
focus.
you for waiting.
Let's get folked.
All right. So did I miss anything when I had a step?
We're
Nope,
trying
we
to travel to the hills north of Blackwater, reach cast travelers, chant travelers camouflage. We can't be seen very easily, and we're also moving faster.
That's right.
Fisting with Phaelus.
As I recall, it took you about a day and a half to get out, so I'll make the usual checks here to see how the journey goes.
My face is still sore.
You are all little babies.
My fault. Sorry about that. I only saved us from the flesh-eating frogs.
I only detected the flesh-eating frogs, thank you.
And you're scared of them.
No. Might have got us away from them, but you punched yourself in the fucking face in the process.
That's how men open doors.
That's how dumb men open doors.
With concussions.
To be fair, the smartest men in our group couldn't open the doors.
So you don't think we could possibly negotiate with this Witch Queen, do you?
I don't know.
You intend to negotiate with her?
Well, no, here's the thing, though. How long do you think it's going to take Lord Vane or even Garrett or any one of us to learn anything about this book?
Well, I have a very high intelligence. I know a lot about Arcana and history, so it shouldn't
This
take
is a book of an ancient god. Do you think you're going to learn this over a weekend?
Aspiring god.
Oh, aspiring god, I'm sorry.
A demigod, yeah.
Demigod.
And not so much ancient, just a few centuries.
This doesn't sound like something we're going to learn in, a weekend where we can dick around in the forest.
All right, Gray, what do you want me to do? I'm going to at least give it a shot. I don't care what you say.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. We're going to tie him down into a chair using piano wire and give him a straw so we can turn the pages. That way, if he goes insane, he can't do anything.
That actually wasn't my fear. My fear was we were going to spend, 3 years in a forest fucking learning about a book.
We're not going to spend 3 years if I can't learn it in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, we have to at the very least look through it and see what we can find, if anything. So, or at least Vane will look through it and see what he can find.
Yeah, I don't trust you with this. Stay away from me.
What if
you don't trust me? I don't trust me really with it.
Good.
You think the clerics of Sarmanath might be able to do something with it?
If they're willing to talk
I'm
to
watching
us.
you.
Yeah.
Wow, if you could never do that again,
It would be too soon.
Okay.
That scared the shit out of me.
Who was that?
I have no idea.
No idea who that was.
It was Joe.
I'm watching
Joe,
you.
stop. That is
Stop
freaky.
being an ass. Yeah, stop that. The allegiance of the clerics of Sarmanath is something we'll have to determine later.
Yeah, I don't know whether or not they'll be willing to trust us enough to aid us, but for the time being, all we can do is get away from here and see what we can find out.
Okay.
So,
it takes a full day of trekking through the jungle.
Full day the jangle.
Woo! It's a big one.
You're
Okay,
in the Bayou Billy.
Oh, let's do war.
God damn you!
It takes a full day of trekking through the swamp. You have to sleep for the night, but after a day and a half, you find yourself in the rolling hills just north of the swamp.
Rolling.
Relatively free of most of the dangers of the swamp. You have not found yourself pursued or attacked in any way since you've left.
Before we open the book, I want to try to check the area to see if there's any signs of people or any animals going through the area.
Hang on, guys. Why don't we take a short extended rest so I can get these 8 hit points? I mean,
we just traveled a full day and taken a full night's rest. Everything's back.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But I want to check to see if I notice anything's come through the area with the 12 for nature.
No, you detect nothing unusual.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna step away so I'm within earshot of Lord Vane, but I'm not too close to the book itself.
I don't know if you should be within earshot. Especially if I read some of this.
How about one person stays with Garrett a little bit further away, just in case?
All right.
Or perhaps 2 people. 2 of us will stay with Lord Vane.
All right. Sounds fair enough.
I'll stay with.
Let me know when I can crack this thing open.
I'll stay with Lord Vane.
I'll stay with Lord Vane.
And then everyone else with Garrett and keep him the fuck away from that book.
Yeah. That's probably best since we have the 2 stronger characters. Try to hold back Garrett just in case.
All right.
I have a bad feeling about opening this. There may be some magical traps in here. Who knows? So brace yourself. So are you ready?
Why don't you do a trap check?
20. No, I'm doing an Arcana check.
Okay.
28.
So what are you trying to do?
Well,
check for any magical traps on it or something like that. I think is what he's trying to look for.
With Arcana.
If he can sense if anything will happen if the book opens.
When you extend your senses out to detect any form of magic on the book, it almost blinds you psychically. You can sense there is some kind of powerful enchantment laid upon the book, and anyone who does not happen to, anyone who's not declared as the owner of this book will suffer a severe curse in return for opening it.
Well, guys, just as I expected, there is some sort of magical trap on here. Whoever's not the owner of this book, something bad's going to happen. The question is, should we open it anyway?
Our best chance lies with this book.
Well, hold on. If there's a curse, a severe curse,
nobody opened it.
What if we actually do negotiate with the Witch Queen and give it to her?
Oh wait, somebody did open it back in the crypt. That's excellent. I remember this now.
But what?
Somebody opened it back in the crypt.
Well, never mind my point.
I remember that.
Oh dear. Did anything happen that we remember? Or...
Nothing. You didn't feel any different.
Wait.
It attracted the Lich's attention.
Who fucking opened this?
I think Darstine.
Oh, I did.
Darstine opened it. And I saw that, so I'm going to say Darstine already opened it, so go nuts, Joe.
Let Darstine read it. She's already screwed.
Yeah, actually, let's have Darstine read it, and Joe just read it over his shoulder.
No,
Darcy's like, how bad's this curse? Are you serious?
Might I do some sort of Arcana check or some sort of knowledge check to determine what happens when the owner of the book dies, or what? How does it determine a new owner?
But
might I do a check on that?
How does the book determine who its owner is? Yeah.
Right.
Basically, the person who wrote it.
Oh.
Okay. And there's no transfer of ownership after that. Okay.
Well, you're not
Darstine,
sure. You don't know.
You've already opened the book, Darstine. So why don't you open it again and take a
See
look
what
through
happens.
All right.
Are we still splitting up though? Because no one opens that book while Skid is
still be in
nearby.
our same positions. Just go ahead and swap out with somebody with Darstine.
Yeah, Vane, you're coming over here. Darstine, well, I mean, Gray, you come over here.
Yeah,
Darstine,
I'll go over to Garrett. Darstine, go over to Vane.
Alright, let's just separate the three of us so we know we're not together.
Nothing's gonna happen. I'm just taking this as a precaution, and if you can't read it or understand it, I'll take a look at it again. I just need you, since you've already opened it, to open it again.
Okay, I will take the book, take a deep breath, and crack it open to the front. And
anything
yeah.
happen?
I have my weapon drawn. I just want to note that now.
My
It
weapon
was
is
the
also
best
drawn.
of times. It was the worst of times.
Oh, it's Stephanie Meyer. This book sucks. This book is
All right.
cursed.
Well, doesn't
Hang
appear
on a second.
Anything happened?
Hang on.
Try to flip
Come on.
through it, see if you can find anything about the queen.
Just a second. I got to get something out here.
Okay.
I have to find the exact curse that's going to fuck you guys over.
No.
It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife.
Ugh, great expectations. This one sucked.
Wow, that
Another
was.
lich. We're fucked. I'm gonna run like hell, guys.
It's been fun, guys, but good night.
Instant respawn, God mode.
The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed.
God, I hate your references.
Oh. I have to determine just how boned Darstine is.
But
Think of it this way, Sean. You get a cool, awesome little curse, like Skitch being possessed by an evil god.
Or
sometimes-
just death.
Or you die. I don't know.
And sometimes turning into the Hulk and killing people.
You could deteriorate slowly. I don't know, but it's still kind of cool.
You'll reincarnate into a new character.
Into a beautiful butterfly.
Just like Aizen.
God fucking.
Nick, your references.
Call me Ishmael.
Okay, I got it.
It was.
Yeah, does anything happen when she opens the book?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was way too
I
pleasant.
hate that tone from
That
a
was
DM.
way too pleasant. No, nothing happens. No.
See,
Can we do like
Bane-
perception to observe if there's any sort of change?
They're
in her?
just they're peeking up from the bushes. Like, did he explode?
Is she still in one piece? I can't tell.
Can I actually try a perception to see if I notice anything different about Darstine?
Or insight, or anything like that.
Yeah, I am doing so as well with an Arcana with magic.
Yeah,
Nature?
19 passive, 14 regular. Or 20 passive.
31.
Jesus!
Natural 20 on
I
that.
got a
Bane would be the guy. Yeah, he would be the guy to know.
Nothing appears to have changed outward physically about Darstine. Nor does she appear to behave any differently.
Oh, what
Okay,
about my
so,
check?
Both of you come to the same conclusion.
Okay.
See, there's nothing too bad about this. I guess I'll.
Stay inside.
I guess I'll.
Lord
I
Vane,
guess I'll.
do any of these characters look familiar to you?
This is
characters.
familiar.
Oh no! It's written in Old Elvish, most of it anyway.
Elvish.
I can.
Go ahead, Juliet.
Ray would love this book.
Yeah, actually, you note that most of this, there's a lot of pictures in this book. A lot of hand drawn ink pictures.
That means it's a good book.
You can't determine exactly what it is, but a lot of the text inside this book appears to be lyrical poetry. Some of it's very densely written, almost alchemical formula. Some of them appear to look a lot like the magical scrolls that you often see Garrett or Vane toting around and reading. It's all Greek. It's to coin a phrase. It's all Elvish to you.
Well,
okay. Who's an elf?
No one in our group is an elf.
I'm not an
Derek.
elf, but I speak Elven.
I speak Elven. I'm half elf, and I have comprehend languages, but I'm not going to be able to read that book.
No, Gray.
Yo.
Gray.
Gray can read Elven.
I can read Elven, not Old Elvish, but I could try.
Okay.
Alright. Spoony, I'd like to do a check to see if I recognize any of the words since I speak Elven.
Okay. You're gonna have to make an intelligence check to try to decipher the text.
Yeah. What's the intel on this one?
Not to serve man.
Hang on. Oh, good, I'm an idiot. 7.
Looks like a recipe for pork pie sandwiches.
You're unable to determine anything meaningful from the text. It's written in too ancient a dialect for you to interpret.
Well, I tried. See you later.
Well,
Look, the only way we're going to understand this is if me or Garrett looks at it. We're all in agreement that Garrett should not.
Well, now, hold on. In terms of Garrett not looking at it, that Lich was just a demigod. That Scorpion Queen, she was a bit more badass than a demigod, if I recall correctly, yeah?
yes.
You think she's gonna care about this book at all?
Don't know.
It's worth a risk.
The only thing that I have in my arsenal is I can use comprehend languages to better read it, to be able to read it without any issues. The problem is that involves me reading it.
I think if we set up a good enough guard, or at least have a backup plan in case he goes supernova, it should be alright. Take the best cautions we can.
Guys, give me the book. Look, whatever curse is in there, it's now on Darstine, it's on Gray.
Wait, hold on, Lord Vane. Are you sure that it's not still trapped and this curse isn't, like, perpetual?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, this is a pretty powerful magical book. Is this just like a one-off sort of trap, or is this an embedded spell that's gonna keep doing
Here,
stuff?
let me do another Arcana check to see if I can still determine whether there is some sort of
ominous magical entrapment there. I rolled a 19.
Yes, there is an active curse on this book.
Yeah, this wasn't a trap. Okay.
Everyone who's
you can't go so far as to interpret everyone who opens the book, but you know that there is potent magic still binding the book. But as for who the curse affects and how, you can't be certain yet. You won't know until you actually read the magical curse inscribed in the cover.
All right, we may very well already all be cursed. I just want to avoid Garrett reading it because he could become some sort of avatar for whatever. I don't want him to.
Or
read
the magic inside of him might be the only thing that can resist the curse. The power corrupting him clearly has an invested interest in him. I'm sure it won't let the curse of a demigod stop his power.
The only thing I will say is that
go ahead.
I have the strongest chance of reading the book unless you can cast comprehend language as a ritual.
I mean, unless we want to talk to the Witch Queen or try to seek out those clerics of Sarmanath, which, by the way, I think they probably think we tricked them. We probably need to have Garrett look at this.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I hand the book to Garrett and
well, first, I just need to look at it first, just to see what the language looks like written, and then I need to do my ritual.
Hold up the book from afar. Here.
Okay.
It's almost like they don't trust you, dude.
I get a sense of what the script is like, and then I'll do comprehend languages. Basically,
I'm gonna shut this thing if you flip out so fast. Go ahead.
You can see or. All right, so basically, I would have to roll an Arcana check, but I would need to break a 35 to be able to write in the language. But after 10 minutes have passed, I basically have the ability now to read that language for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
So I use my ritual, and
how much magic essence do you have left?
No, it doesn't take any magic essence or anything like that.
Oh, is it just a bard thing?
It's a bard thing. Yeah, I can do
I
one.
maintain that we should tie him down for this and have somebody turn the pages for him.
I can do
it'd be like in Clockwork Orange. They got him strapped to a chair. His eyes are taped open.
I'm not going to destroy.
Oh, please, I beg of you!
That's not wrong with Ludwig van.
So I mean, because I can do just double checking one thing real quick. Yeah, it's
Mom. Can you see it from here?
Okay. So, the only thing is that I know what the focus cost is for it, so I'm making the adjustment accordingly. But I can now competently read whatever language that book is written in for the next day.
Yeah. You don't have to make any kind of roll. You just have to spend the time.
The only thing the roll is good for is determining whether I can write in the language. Otherwise, it's basically just a 50 gold.
Okay.
Cost.
What do you want to read?
Where the sacrilege?
The language that is written in the book, the old Elvish.
Yeah, but what specifically do you want to read in the book? Like what? Like a certain.
First, read the curse.
If I can determine it. The first, I guess we start towards the beginning, see if there's any sort of writing of a curse or any sort of general forewording on the book itself.
Oh yes, there is an extensive curse written on the cover, the front cover.
What does it say specifically?
I prepared explosive runes this morning.
It says, whatsoever thief might be fool or fortunate enough to have stolen the word of Morgana, know this. My curse, my punishment extends far beyond death and will pursue you until your grave. Your soul and your fate are now forever bound to the pages of this book, and whatsoever harm should fall this book will also fall on you. Your memories are tied to the pages, and any harm that comes to these pages will also be burned from your mind. Should you ever attempt to part with this book, you too shall be parted from your soul, and will find nothing but eternal torment for the rest of your days. So speaks Morgana, the powerful.
Okay.
I
so much
want
using
to
this
punch
as a
the book to see if it hurts them.
Okay. So, and
Damn!
And do I need to make a check to determine whether that applies to everyone or merely the person that took the book originally?
You would assume it is tied only to the person who first opened the book, but you wouldn't want to
say that.
Play with it.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you, Dusty.
Right. So, well,
we need to know.
Okay. Well, first of all,
already executed. Punch the book.
Well,
no, it's not
from your mind.
No,
It'll harm
Punch
his
the book
memory.
in the face.
No,
it
look,
harms him mentally.
Come on.
Permanently.
First and foremost, with that being said, whatever we can do until we have a better understanding of who is being afflicted by this curse, whether it's one of us or all of us, we cannot destroy, burn, or discard this book in any way, shape, or form, or have anyone take it from us until we have a better understanding of what's going on with this curse in particular. Next, the next thing
Immediately kill any halflings you come across.
Fart on the book, see who smells it.
Actually,
Right.
what if we scratch the book gently?
No.
No.
Let's not test this.
Okay, let's see.
It's on Darstein only. You heard the curse. It's the first person that opens the book.
Are you willing to test that?
I don't think
Are you willing? Are
I
you
just
willing to
said
harm
let's-
Darstein for the purpose of testing to see if you're not?
I'm going to punch the book lightly. Is that all right with you? Darstein?
I'm not going to stop you. If Darstein wants to stop you, though, the curse is on her head.
We
At
need
the
to
very
see if
least.
this thing's tied to you. I'm going to drop this on the ground. All right, Darstein?
You drop the book to the ground?
No.
Hold on. I'm asking
No.
Darstein's permission. Darstein.
How about you not do anything to it? Because I am clearly cursed. And how about we just...
Clearly cursed.
Why?
Clearly.
This will prove it. Let me do this.
Cursed.
Yes or no? Just tell me no, and I won't do it.
I don't think it's a good idea.
I'm not talking to you,
Okay.
Darstein.
No.
Okay. Then I don't do it. Go ahead. Here, Garrett. Take it back.
All right.
Some more.
All right. First thing, I'm gonna see. If I
Darstein, you start to feel rather queasy and start to feel rather sick, as if you're going to throw up.
Darstein, take the book back immediately.
I'm not feeling too good, guys. I'm gonna take back the book.
Oh, okay.
Much more
Dude.
violently than perhaps he intended, Darstein basically leaps forward and rips the book out of Garrett's hand. Immediately,
God.
she starts to feel better.
Am I gonna turn into fucking Gollum here? Seriously?
Well,
Darstein all but yells like, "Give me the fucking book!" I'm like,
okay. Well,
my book.
I need to read it.
How about I'm going to
share.
suggest that Darstein turn the pages for him.
There
That's
you go.
fine.
Fine, as long as you don't touch it.
It'd be funny if Garrett sneezed in the book. Dusty.
All right. Well,
You sneezed in my soul.
all right. Well, I guess the first
so
thing
filthy.
I guess the first thing we need to do is we need to get a feeling for what sort of information we have in here, and if there's anything related to the
Need to
king
look
that I can
for
find in here.
rituals.
Greg comes back. Hey guys, we ran out of toilet paper, so I used that thing in the book we found.
Oh no! Finally staying with your poop.
I just walked out. Why do I feel like shit today?
All right.
I put him
wanted to
back.
Garrett,
know what happened if
when
I
you
used
read through
that
the book, specifically look for rituals.
That's what I'm planning on. That yes.
Go ahead.
So, Darcy, if you will, please.
All right, I open the book back up and slowly turn the pages, and
All right.
as Garrett needs, as he reads.
Okay. You find there are a number of rituals, along with a lot of other, like I said, kind of strange things, like long, rambling verses of elven poetry that have to do with the kings and queens of the fairy courts and the various realms of the Feywild.
Okay.
All right. What else?
Most of the book has to do with magics that, even though you can read the words, are written in a magical script that are far beyond your canon understanding.
All right. This could be a problem.
But you do note that there is an extensive chapter on the various curses that Morgana would lay down on her enemies. It seems she was something of a pro at this. And it is one of these curses that appears to be accompanied with an ink-drawn picture wherein the person is forever encased in a tomb of amber crystal.
Okay. I'm going to try to investigate this page further to see if there's any information about how the curse sustains or how long it sustains or how it can be basically resolved.
All right. You don't have a lot of experience with arcane magic. You are not exactly practiced in this sort of thing. But the spell written in the book appears to be only sufficient to cast the curse on somebody, not remove it. However, you do know that some of these spells can be as easily reversed as the inversion or changing of a single word. So someone with sufficient experience in spellcraft might be able to identify what word needs to be changed, if that such thing would work. But if you were to get it wrong, the results could very well be explosively catastrophic.
Mm-hmm. Well,
let me take a look.
Yeah,
do an
both you and I are probably better suited working together on this vein. If you will, I could assist you while you're trying to interpret what would need to be altered on this spell here.
Okay. I'm imagining them like getting a bunch of little woodland critters and testing the spell on them, and then trying little differences in the incantation to try and reverse it.
Hey, that's actually a good idea.
Forest full of amber encrusted woodland critters.
All right. Anyways, let's take a look at this vein.
Actually, Vane, you know it's not a good idea because this magic is so powerful and over your head that you know the only way to cast this spell is to read it directly out of the book. And if you were to do that, the book would be erased from the spell would be erased from the book entirely, as it would be if you read a scroll. So you only have one chance at this.
Okay.
Wait, if something disappears out of the book, would that hurt me as well? Since it's kind of
you have every indication to think it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Anyways, Vane, let's. Okay, I'm going to assist you. Try to see if you can decipher how the spell works and any alterations that would need to be made to reverse the effect of it for this curse.
Poor Darcy.
Darcy forgot how to breathe.
13,
Darcy was just trying to help.
I can't assist, and you had a 14. Wow.
I'll be right back, guys. I got to use the bathroom.
All right. Damn, man, I thought we would roll better on that one.
I know.
Who knows? It might work, right?
Well, either we're going to know it or we're going to need to find someone who can help us on it. And I don't know who can help us on it right now. All I know is that basically either there is something in this book that I can't quite understand yet from an arcane standpoint that can reverse this curse, or we have to manipulate the curse itself in a way to reverse it.
Yeah. We're going to have to find somebody if this test failed in order to change the circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
You guys really don't have more than one chance. There's no test. There is.
Mm-hmm.
The use.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Chris?
There is no test. There's just, we get it right or it's gone for good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
We got find some super bard that can transcribe it for us.
Well, that's going to require some sort of magical script or whatever. I mean, I have a ritual book. I could attempt to transcribe this, but that's going to be exceedingly difficult.
Yeah.
Well, transcribing is more than just simply copying the words in the book. You have to master the spell in question.
Right, I know.
All right.
So,
what about these checks, Spoony? Did they fail?
Yeah.
What checks to do what?
We just checked. Basically, Garrett was assisting me on trying to figure out which particular word I needed to change, and he rolled a 13. I rolled a 14.
So.
No, you don't have a clue. Not yet.
Not yet. Well, we're going to need to.
Would I be able to change the circumstances by seeing if there's any keywords in other rituals and comparing that to here? Or
well, I mean, you know what you do.
Yeah.
To change it. But you don't know if that's this is old elvish magic. So, you're pretty sure you'd know what you do because, kind of the magical script is kind of magical script no matter what. But there are dialects of magic, kind of depending on the school of magic being practiced and the various, elves used to work a different kind of magic. But you're pretty sure you know.
One has
that's
to
not
wonder.
One
has to wonder how the elf queen got a hold of this spell anyway.
Well, she probably already has it committed to memories. But how she
it
got
had to be read off a scroll.
There were entire collections of book. There was the Breath of Morgana, probably the Hand of Morgana. There was an entire collection of her spells.
Right.
Was Noah saying that I pretty much know which word to change, or was he saying...
You think you know, but you aren't sure if it is right because you're not sure if the dialect of magic that you're used to matches properly with this dialect of magic.
All right, all we need to do is find an elf.
Well,
a powerful elf sorcerer that we can trust. That'll be really easy.
Right. Basically, it's going to take quite a bit here. Let's see here.
Fuck. Moretha was an elf.
Who?
Moretha, the druid or the cleric of Melora, we met by Hestus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was staunchly against the high elves.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if presenting her the book is the best idea.
We won't present her the book. We won't present her the book. We'll ask her the question. We'll feel her out first. And we'll
the biggest problem, though. The biggest problem, though, is that it's that close to a Hestus.
Right, and that's going to be, well,
we've got no choice. I can't take a risk with this. I think I know, but if I utter an incorrect word, we're gonna have to go there anyway. Actually, to cast spells.
How about this? If you do anything regarding this book, it's gonna vanish, and probably gonna hurt me.
Oh, it'll hurt more than that because Lord Vane knows enough about magic to know the spell he's casting is at least in the 6th or 7th circle. And if you were to miss and cant the words in that kind of magical spell, that the result could very well be disastrous, especially for the caster. So he particularly doesn't want to mess it up.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys right now that I need 100% clarification on this, and that elf is our best bet. We need to get her on our side somehow.
Mm-hmm. We know for sure that she's going to be open to helping out fugitives.
It doesn't matter. We're going to need to we'll either
you had
convince her, and if we
one of you had one conversation with her one time, and she seemed friendly enough, at least to them. But
she seemed friendly, but she also seemed to be again. It was I was the one who spoke with her, and when I spoke with her, she seemed to warn me of the High Elves. She was also a member of the same group of adventurers who I believe were in the tower where we fought the Dretch.
Perfect. Let's go, guys. I'm serious.
Or at least she wore the same tunic as them.
We're gonna have to be stealthy.
Mm-hmm. We have to move as a smaller group. If we move as this big of a group, we'll be outed immediately.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Before we start leaving, we're this close to Cornesh, and it might be best to get supplies and information. However, that duty's going to fall solely on Lord Vane.
All right.
Gonna send Lord Vane shopping.
He's the only one who can go into town and doesn't have a bounty poster on his name.
This is true.
That's true.
But I also need you to gather information about something.
And what is that?
I'm going to type it to you.
Okay.
No secret notes. I'm watching you.
Y'all want me to head out now?
What do you think, guys? Should they just read the spell and just see at random which memories the Darstein permanently loses forever? Come on,
no,
that'd be hilarious.
Destroy the book. I know it. Don't.
Yeah, and it's gonna fuck me up too. Fuck no, I ain't doing that shit.
Well, don't screw it up.
It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna kill me.
Only mentally, and that doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah, you could be a vegetable. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, you'll be put into a vegetative state. The Undertaker got better.
Oh no! Wait, is he better now?
Yeah, apparently he's getting better. I think he'll actually appear at SummerSlam.
It'll be like, it was you, Kane.
Yeah.
I haven't
just read the index.
There's a little how-to guide in the back of the book.
Chris?
There, I sent that to you.
Okay.
Ancient Elven Magic for Dummies.
By the way, Lord Vane, before you go into town, I need arrows. I'll give you 2 gold pieces for a set of 60.
Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
I need arrows badly. I'll give you 2 gold pieces for a set of 60 when we're there.
All right. I take the 2 gold pieces, and
Okay.
I will get you your how many arrows?
60.
No,
It's-
how many
it's
ever
2
buys?
quivers
How many
of
ever
arrows.
this buys, actually?
What's that?
How many ever this buys? I don't know.
Yeah, 2 gold will get you 2 quivers, so 30. So 60. I'm sorry.
Oh, and I'm also going to hand you. How much are sun rods?
They're pricey. I don't know how much, but I know they're not cheap.
Actually, never mind. I don't have any gold on me because I left mine in the Hestus.
I have 2 platinum pieces I can loan out.
Sunrod's 2. Yeah, they're full. They're 4 gold pieces apiece for 2 of them. Actually, I have how much gold? I have 24 gold left on me. Take 4 gold and get 2 more sunrods. So that'll put me down to 20 gold. Done. How about rations? Do we want to buy rations?
So that's it. You just want 2 quivers, and nobody else wants anything?
There's not much that I need. No,
If
honestly,
we can buy any food because we're probably going to be on the road, and it will
I'll
help with the other thing I asked you about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the main reason. Yeah.
All I can ask of you, Lord Vane, is here's a platinum piece for you. All I need from you is a light shield of some sort.
Okay.
This is more than enough for it, but I'm not going to be able to spend much money in town anyways. So if there's supplies that you feel that we need, feel free to make a judgment call on it.
Yeah, how much gold do you have on you, Lord Vane?
Let me check my sheet.
Oh, Cody Rhodes 1313 said I'm going to hell. Seriously, hell. Aw. Is it because of the Chris
also,
Benoit jokes?
I have not stored my gold because I don't know if I own the deed to my father's house. I'm carrying 85 gold pieces.
Yeah, you have that.
35
Yeah.
silver.
Question, Spoony, can I just do a quick arcana check to determine that shield that I looted from the tomb? What type of shield it is? Or can we assume that I've already figured it out, or otherwise?
I need to go check my notes and see which kind it was. I can't remember what it was now. Did I say what kind of shield it was, or what it had on it? Any kind of decoration where you found it?
It was inside the Lich's tomb.
Yeah, it was inside Morgana's tomb.
Oh, that. Hang on a second. Let me look. Let's actually take 5. Why don't you guys prepare for what you're gonna ask? Give Joe a list of what you want, and
Okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna. Joe, can I get in like a side conference call with you real quick?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, I know what kind it is. I just gotta get it straight.
All right, I guess I have to hang up from this call, and then I'll jump back in.
You can hold this. Oh yeah.
I'll just hold, I guess.
You and Joe hold, and then call Joe in.
We're gonna get somebody to eat.
I'm gonna go watch that video.
Yeah, but if you have any ideas, just let me know, Spoony.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the description so I can at least describe what it looks like to you.
Cool, and then I'll try and arcana check on it afterwards. I got my chainmail from one of the encounters down there, and a magic wand. Oh, a longsword would be nice too. That's right.
Your arrows strike Veraketh in the heart and the head. He barely has the time to gurgle out a death rattle before it is pitching backwards onto the ground, twitching twice, and then laying still.
Oh, fuck yeah, who's the ranger now? What?
What? Did
You killed. What the fuck did you do that for?
I just fucking raped it.
We were fighting over here like men.
Saved Lord Vane.
What? No, he didn't. No, Stop touching
That was
his
quarter
dead
night.
body.
Some
That shit
guy
is
in the
mine.
chat says, "Man, Scorpion is dead, killed by a kill-stealing punk." Fuck you!
I was wielding, or was it in the sarcophagus?
It was the one that that was actually the one that the Elven Lord Escalon.
Escalion, yeah.
Escalion, yeah, Lord Escalion. I think it was like a 1+2.
Right, yeah, +2 magic wand. Yeah.
Just +2 magic wand. Okay. I had to update my OS, and that item didn't retain, so just need to add that in. So I'll let know. Joe, you still here, or is he still inside the car?
I actually just came back from going away for a second. So
As I recall, you pretty much swiped everything in that sarcophagus, right? I remember like when you started when the place started crumbling, you're like, grab everything.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I got, what do I got on me? I got.
Okay, I know you grabbed the sacks of coins. Which
I got the coins, a rod, a crown.
Okay, as for the coins, roll 2d100 plus 40, and that's how many coins you managed to scrape together. Because some of the sacks came apart in your hands when you tried to pull them up. They were really old.
100 plus 40.
2d100 plus 40.
132.
Okay.
That was a shit roll.
The first roll was, at least. The
Actually,
second roll was
it was above average for, actually slightly below average, yeah.
What did we find out about the shield?
I
Nothing.
can
Good night.
identify it. Lord Vane.
Yeah.
Can you take a look at the shield? It's some sort of light shield, but I can't understand what its enchantments are. Do you care to take a look at it? It's just an Arcana check.
28.
1d20 plus 11 for you.
I already did.
28.
20.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, so that should be enough.
Okay, give me a second.
Joe, that video is absolutely fucking gold.
You liked it?
I love the ending. I love the little text message you left me.
Oh yeah.
It was funny as hell. That was great.
Is it not one of the best animations? It's a combination of everything, you know, the animation, the sound, and the, our soundbite.
It was fantastic.
Man, when is revenue going to pick up on Glitch?
I hope it's soon, man.
What level are you guys again? 3 or 4?
3.
Three. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I picked that one.
Does someone else need a light shield? Because
I need to see if I can use a light shield or not.
Light shield. I think I can actually. No, I can't use one.
I missed because I lost mine in the river is all.
No, I can't use my light shield.
Okay.
I can't use shields.
All right.
Neither can I.
Well, you can probably equip this, but chances are we'll need to cover it up in some form with paints or what have you.
Oh, you can't even use it?
No, I can use it probably. It's just, but no one else in the party seems to either can use or would want to use a light shield. I can use it though.
Okay, guys.
Lost my page.
Does anybody else want anything?
A longsword, actually, Lord Vane, if you can gather one.
Well, you gave me one platinum.
Buy a mule to carry it all out on.
And rations, if you can do that.
A platinum should be more than platinum. Yes.
It is a shield of protection.
Oh.
So do you need me to buy you that shield, or can you use this?
I can use this shield. We'll need to find a way to cover it, but I can find a way to use it. I just need a basic longsword would be fine.
Player's Handbook, page 245. As once per day as a standard action, you and an adjacent ally gain resist 10 to all damage until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
Alright, well, the rations are on me, guys. That's payback for me punching you and all
I'm sorry I punched you with my magic ring.
Right.
Oh, and
I
here's
want to let y'all know that I'm probably going to open all doors like that from now on.
And you want it, and how much is basic rope?
Yeah, give me a
Just a rope is
adventures kit.
It depends on whether or not it's hempen or silk rope.
yeah, hempen
Oh,
is
right,
one.
hempen rope,
Hempen is 1 gold. Silk is 10.
Hey, here's a gold. Go buy yourself another hempen rope.
Oh, I want a silk.
Oh yeah, well go fuck yourself.
All right, fine.
I want a good
Call it
rope.
hempen rope.
Yes, we will need a lot more hemp before we're through.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna buy hemp rope. That's much better.
You're gonna smoke it, aren't you?
Rope. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later.
Vane is
It's the best-
smoking
it's the-
rope.
It's the most efficient drug ever since it's like 50 feet long.
All right, and the last item we have is this crown. So let's take a quick look at it.
You want me to take a look at it? Okay.
I got a 22 in my arcane check on the crown.
Oh, I forgot all about that. I don't think you were supposed to get out with that.
We took everything.
Fuck your coffin.
We're taking the tiles off the floor. Are they magic?
Wait, did someone else have the crown? I thought I grabbed that.
Yeah, but we're just investigating to see what it is.
Oh, so you get cursed with the crown too?
Fucking bullshit, man!
Give me a second.
To find your curse.
No, you're not cursed.
I've got to walk around with this book and wear this crown. Oh god damn it!
God, I look like a loser.
I am your king.
Funny. Oh no. Usually go to bed.
Okay, make your. Did you roll your Arcana check to detect what it is?
Yeah, I got a 22. Vane, you might want to try his check as well.
22 is pretty good, right? Well, here we go. 19. Less than
Oh.
No, you don't know what it is.
Ah, it's bigger than a +2 enchantment. Okay. All right. Well, I got a shield at least and some nice armor, and I'm still cursed like nothing else. So.
Hey, I'm just thinking. Actually, out of the initial 6 members of the party, Andraste left, and Chris and Jason's characters both died. Joe's character died, and now Garrett and Darstine have both been cursed. Nothing bad's happened to Victor.
Yeah.
Temp spade.
Yeah, but you've got a small
Temp
cock.
spade.
You've got a small cock, so it all works out.
Oh.
Hey, make note of that, GM. That was a pretty big boast there.
Knock on wood.
He's like,
Nothing's
you
happened
think
to
you're
Victor?
safe from curses? Ever have a dragon
look.
shit on you?
I'm heading into town, guys. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go to a store and stop by a bar, a tavern.
Have fun.
All right. So
I'm enjoying rice cakes while we wait.
I'll buy this.
I was wondering what I was hearing.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to mute the microphone when I'm actually eating.
I'm not.
That could be the other thing that we're hearing.
Well, I chew with my mouth closed, though.
As do I, but it's just something that's crunchy. It's rice cakes. They're not exactly the quietest of foods.
Cakes are quiet.
All right, I'm ready. And was there any other magic items you wanted to identify?
I think that's all the items that we really have that we could identify.
Well, there was a rod.
Oh yeah, a rod, but none of us can use a rod as of yet. We can identify it just for the hell of it.
Yeah, let me see.
Rod of lordly might.
It magical?
It looks
That's
like
not-
it looks like it's a rod of bacon to me.
It's not a rod of lordly might.
Oh, there we go.
Where did you get it again? Was it in the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Rod of onion rings.
You're just getting all the curse shit. I love this.
Did Darstine grab that too? Fantastic.
She grabbed like everything, didn't she?
All this shit, it's mine. Curse.
So what I get? So what do I get?
You're gonna reach a
Herpes,
point
AIDS, lupus.
You're gonna reach a point where all the curses just start to cancel each other out.
He'd be like Mr. Burns with his diseases.
Yeah, like this one makes you horribly fat, but this one makes you terribly skinny, so it's a very uncomfortable balance.
Oh, that!
Oh, you just realized what it is.
Oh, that's good.
Good for you or good for us?
Give me a second. I gotta find this.
I think it's good for us.
I don't like the way this is going at all.
No, it's cool, guys. I checked it out.
See, most of these, most rod stuff relates to warlocks because only warlocks really use rods.
Right.
So what'd you roll again?
27 was my
27?
thing rolled.
Okay. It's a rod of dark reward +1.
Rod of dark reward +1. You want me to sell this thing?
No.
Why?
No, it's mine.
Well,
I'm not a warlock, but
I'm gonna keep
You
it.
to sell it, so you're gonna use it, Warlock?
No, I'm gonna keep it just so you can't have nice things. How about that?
I was gonna give the money to you, fool.
if you're
Alright,
curious,
fine.
Player's Handbook, page 239.
Alright, I throw the rod back at you.
How much?
Hey,
how
hey,
much would
hey,
it?
hey! Don't throw a raw in her face. It's impolite.
How much would that have been?
39, you said?
Yeah. I say it's good because if I was a warlock, I'd want it.
Yeah.
Rod of Dark reward. Whenever you place a Warlock's Curse on an enemy, you gain a +1 power bonus to AC. Poor Saeed. If he was alive, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would have been. But he's dead.
Alright, Spoony, I'm heading into town, and I'm gonna enter the first...
Well, that's assuming you make it into town. So let me see. Are you traveling by the road, or are you trying to go...
I'd say...
There's a road that goes right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on the road. I'm gonna go on the road. That's the
Okay.
safest.
Let me see if you make it. It's going to be about a 2-day journey there.
On the road again.
Rub the book on your junk.
My
What?
hand on the handle of my sword the entire trip. Like a samurai.
Such by flashbacks.
Wolves eat you. That's funny.
The road is lightly traveled. You only encounter a bare few merchants and lone travelers who don't appear to take any interest in your party whatsoever. Beyond that, you are not menaced in any fashion, and you find yourself several miles outside of what's the town again? Vundel?
Quinash is where we're trying
to
go.
Quinash. I'm sorry. No, I didn't even take that line. I'm sorry. I thought you were going south. My bad.
Try Quinash, it's right there.
I'm sorry. I totally misinterpreted you.
We didn't actually say it, so it's more our fault.
Yeah,
than yours.
I said the club.
So you're going back to that town. As I recall, that was a
Halfling town.
yeah, that was primarily a halfling trading village.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Keep Darstein away from there.
No, I'm gonna keep my fucking hand on my sword.
Hang on, I gotta find the map.
None of us are going with them. This is just
Cut
being.
down all these fucking half.
1 second.
The rest of us are having a fun party back at the campsite.
Actually, since we're back at the campsite and probably getting low on food, I want to try to see if I could forage for anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna help forage too, since I've got a nature.
Well, I don't have anything against halflings. That was my father.
Yeah.
I don't know. What
Where's
happened.
Lord Vane is very friendly with the halflings. You guys had a Disney movie together. It was great.
Lord Vane the sect, maybe, but not Lord Vane.
Where did I put the thing?
Jonathan Bubel did the soundtrack.
That's where I put it. All right. Thought you'd go south. All right. I could have sworn I had a village written up for this.
He's like, you motherfuckers. and
No,
you're-
it's all right. I don't know why I thought you'd head to the farther away village than the close by one. I honestly don't know why I thought that.
I could go that way if you
No.
like.
Probably much safer this way. I'm trying to find the list of stores and taverns in the village that you're finding. Ah, here we are.
No problem. No problem. Take your time.
I want to ask, does Garrett have any history that he might know what's up with that town beneath Quinash, though? Or is that just a lost cause, Boondell?
I could. I mean, like, I have history as a skill, and it's a focal point for me, so...
What are you
let's
eating?
check. Me?
Yeah.
I just want to check what Vundell's about. Like if it's a city of carnivorous raptors who rape you, then I just want to avoid it.
I'll just having some rice cakes.
You can roll if you have any kind of. I don't believe it's a skill anymore. Local knowledge or local history.
It's
history.
Just history now.
This is
I would roll
generalist. Yeah.
I would roll history.
Right. 17. Not that great, but.
It's basically an independent landhold by someone who calls himself Duke Runa, Rhoona.
Hold on. Rohh.
Rhoona.
Duke. That's in the town that's to the south.
Yeah. Garrett, might you know anything else about this Duke Renoa?
Duke Renoa.
Runa.
Oh wow, this is D12.
Duke Renoa.
21 on Duke Renoa.
Roll a d6 for me, please.
1.
From like I said, from what you know, the Vundel is basically a stronghold built by long ago. That was basically a great knight, and who built like most adventurers were wont to do, is built a stronghold. So he basically rules his own parcel of land, and they have done for many number of years, many generations of the family of Runa. You've heard stories that the current Duke is suffering from an inherited form of insanity that has afflicted his family for a century. But nobody ever talks about it, since the sickness has never before appeared so openly. But apparently this guy is somewhat nutbars.
Okay, we should try to just circumvent Vundel if we can, then.
Indeed.
Actually, chat room, inbreeding could be... is a legitimate cause for rumor for the inherited insanity. You're probably not.
Oh yeah, that time. Oh.
It should be okay as long as they don't go kicking open the Duke's door.
Nut bars.
Yeah, because that will never happen.
Asshole, help us out! We brought you gold!
Snap into a Slim Jim!
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one there. It'd be like Left 4 Dead, Macho Man version.
I just imagine Lord Vane like breaking through walls. Oh yeah!
just like a fire blazing and lightning just shooting all over the place.
Ring of Ram, bitches!
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. You were gonna go into town, right?
Yeah.
Your stone walls are no match for the boulder.
Bone saw is ready.
Okay.
Is that Joe robotically saying Bonesaw is ready?
Thought I put a spin on it. I bust down the shopkeeper's door with the Ring of Ram.